Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a new video on the channel. We have got our Spurs EPremier League qualifier squad builder here. The team that we'll be using to qualify for Tottenham. Hopefully, come on you Spurs, that we can do it. We've got to go for an entire qualifier. I will be vlogging that, so make sure you do smash that subscribe button down in the description box below and come over. I probably will be streaming it as well over on my Twitch, link down in the description box below as well. But before we go on the squad builder, we're going to have a look at the squad building restrictions that we have to follow for this qualifier. I'm going to have them down below, well, somewhere in the corner or something like that of the squad builder. But here we go. We've got a max, we can only have one Premier League icon or hero. So that's anyone in the past who has played for a Premier League team. So you can have Lampard, Gerrard, Scholes. I don't think Scholes is in there. Ginola, Toure, Solskjaer. Anyone like that, you get the point. But you can only have one of them. You can have three maximum of three non-icon Premier League players above 90 rated. So that's anyone in the Premier League right now who is above 90 rated. You only have three of them. Next, all other players in the team have to be 98 overall or lower, which, as you can see, so far, as you can see on the bench, we have no one that's over 90 on the bench. Loan players are permitted, so we can use loan players. So you'll see that in a second. However, if we don't have a Premier League icon or hero card, we can use another 90 plus rated player who is currently in the Premier League. So that is good. Keep that in mind. And then that is it for the squad building requirements. So let's get into the team. So we have got, starting off with Richarlison, who could make it into the team on the bench. I'm working my way through that. I'm kind of thinking Richarlison could come on. He's got that 82 pace, but other than that, Richarlison is still involved, but he's not on the bench. Now we get in the bench. Reece James, what a card. I've used him. He was in the first team, but we've upgraded that right back position. You'll see in a second. But Reece James is on the bench, along with Ivan Toney and Smith Rowe, rule breakers. These two cards, Smith Rowe I did have in the first team, but someone will be in that left wing position. But Smith Rowe and Ivan Toney both used in practice against other people in rivals and friendlies. Both incredible, and hopefully both will secure something off the bench. Next, Bruno Fernandes. Obviously, he's going to be a decent super sub. Now, this is where it's going to get complicated. We've got Ole Gunnar Solskjaer on the bench. Obviously, we can have one hero or icon, so that means we can no longer use anyone else unless we can find someone else on the bench to go in there. But Solskjaer is on the bench, and he has a loan card which we can use. So, and then that's fine. Then we have Fabinho and Koulibaly, both as the centre-backs on the bench, but Fabinho will be the CDM off the bench. But I was using him at centre-back to see what he's like at centre-back. But Koulibaly will probably come on when we need a centre-back change. Now, this is where it gets interesting. We are going to run the 4-2-4 formation going into the game, but we will switch that and you will see further down the road why we do that. So goalkeeper. We've gone with, if the game wants to load, Hugo Lloris. Now, Lloris is maybe a debatable one, as Lloris isn't that good in game, but I think he is a good goalkeeper. He's better than De Gea and Mendy that I've used. And Alisson I've used a little bit as well in draft. Edison I haven't really touched, but obviously we have 3 qualifiers to go. So this team isn't isn't carved in gravestone. It can change. It can change before Tuesday, but this is the team I'm running at this point in time. Now, right back, this is why Reece James is on the bench. He was in the start 11, but right back is going to be none other than brand new out of position Perisic. Now, I haven't used this card yet. I bought him for 100,000 coins. I've heard great things about him, people who have used them so far, and people have said he has been unbelievable. He's an unbelievable card. Look at them stats. He's perfect. I need to put a chem sound on him, which will be applied. But that 90 stamina and the defending stats, the dribbling, the passing, he's not going to be shooting a lot, but that pace is helpful, and he is better than Reece James at right back for the time being. Especially that stamina, you will see what I mean when we get into the custom tactics of this team. Now, the two centre-back pairings, the first one is going to be none other than Raphael Varane. I was going to say Raphael Leao there, but Raphael Varane, bought him for 20 keys, played 18 games, 1 assist, so he's not doing too bad. But it's just Varane. He's too good for the game, and if you've come up against Varane this year, you'll know how good Varane is. So that's why we went with Varane. Next to him is going to be an interesting one. It's going to be rule breakers to Vincent Sanchez. Obviously, Sanchez, as a Tottenham fan, hasn't had the greatest season so far, but his rule breakers card, I've used him for 47 games. He's actually really good. I recommend going for this Vincent Sanchez if you're rocking a Premier League team. He is very, very good. For the price, there is better options like Varane. He's only 20k, but you're pretty much getting a solid card. Obviously, he's not a Van Dijk, but he is a very, very good card, obviously, coming into EPremier League. Now, left back, obviously, if we've got Perisic on right back, you know exactly who the left back's going to be, and it's João Cancelo in form. Obviously, he's too good not to have in the team. If you didn't have Cancelo in mind that was going to be in this team, then I don't know what you're thinking, because João Cancelo is one of the best, in my opinion, one of the best fullbacks in the world at the minute. Now we move into the two centre mid positions. Both will be playing centre mid in game, but on different sides of the pitch. You'll see that obviously when we get to the custom tactics. But right centre mid, we'll be starting with Calvin Phillips rule breakers. There's going to be a theme to this. There's going to be a lot of rule breakers. But yeah, Calvin Phillips, we couldn't afford Kante, and I've used Kante as well. I feel like Calvin Phillips gives that a little bit more pace and a bit of height into the team as well. Obviously, Kante is lacking in height, but Kante is still great. But yeah, look at them stats. You've got 83 dribbling, 84 passing, 88 defending, which is going to be key for this team. Obviously, with the shadow, he maxes his pace and defending up as well. Next to him, you probably might have saw, he's going to be none other than KDB, Kevin De Bruyne, one of the best midfielders in the world. He is going to be rocking next to Calvin Phillips in that centre mid position. Bought him for 142,000 coins. I think he's a bit cheaper now. Obviously, with weekend league price and that, I think he is going to be a little bit cheaper now, being weekend league. But 47 games, 3 goals, 11 assists. He doesn't really get into attacking position, but he's very, very key in the team. We'll go to right wing, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people will know who this is. It is going to be none other than Mohamed Salah. Obviously, another great Premier League player. Obviously, with EPrem, you can only use Premier League players. So, this is why all the team is Premier League, if you didn't gather that. Pretty sure that's self-explanatory. Now, we're going to go left wing first. Obviously, left wing, we would have had Smith Rowe, but because loan cards are permitted, left wing is going to be Tottenham's very own Heung-min Son, who is unbelievable. He's lacking form in real life, but in FIFA, his card is incredible. He's too good not to have in this squad, and I think he's going to be really, really good. I haven't really used him, but I did use his 2 other games on loan. But yeah, he is going to be up top with the other 2 strikers, who I'm going to go the right striker first. And it's going to be none other than Player of the Month, Marcus Rashford. Now, a lot of mixed opinions on Player of the Month, Marcus Rashford. A lot of he's not agile enough, he's too bulky, he moves like a bus. But personally, with the 5-star skills and lacking with them 5-star skills in the team, obviously a lot of people in the team have only got 4-star skills. Rashford will give the team something the opponent's something else to think about with them 5-star skills. Will he do a reverse elastico, you know what I mean? A lateral, who knows? But 56 games, 41 goals, 25 assists he's got for me. And he's actually been decent, and I think he's a decent card. Not for the price. I think the price could have been brought down a little bit more with the price of him. I think it could have been a lot cheaper. But obviously, that could obviously change. And Rashford could probably end up coming out of the squad if we manage to change the squad. But obviously, next to him is going to be none other than Erling Haaland. And to be totally honest, is there anything else to say about Erling Haaland in real life or in FIFA? FIFA, if you put a 100 on him, he's lengthy, so he is unbelievable anyway. But putting 100 on him, he's unstoppable. And hopefully he's going to bag me some really good goals to put me further into the qualification for EPremier League. He's played 47 games for us, 38 goals and 10 assists for me, which is very, very good. And yeah, that is our EPremier League squad. Obviously, it fits the restrictions. We've only got 2 players 90 or above, so that works. We do have a hero on the bench, which probably could start ahead of Rashford, if I'm being honest. But this is going to be the start 11 that we probably will go for the first EPremier League game. Like I said, it'll probably be streamed over on my Twitch. Link down in the description box below. And as I said before, it will be vlogged. So you will get one vlog. Well, depending on how I do, one vlog for qualifier 1. Don't know if I'm going to be doing qualifier 2 because of other things happening. But qualifier 3, you will get another vlog. So you get 2 vlogs for one for the qualifiers of the EPremier League. And if we do well in these qualifiers, we'll be then put into a bracket format. If you don't know, I'll explain it if we qualify. But we will be put in a bracket format in the playoffs for the club. Well, the club playoffs for Tottenham, obviously, where we will be, I think, top 8 or top 10 of the qualifiers. So realistically, we're aiming for top 10 all across all 3 qualifiers. Obviously, going to be a lot difficult considering I might not be playing qualifier 2, but we're going to give it a real shot and possibly thinking about trying to qualify for the FGS, which is the EA broadcasts and things like that, and you can seriously win a lot of prize money with that. But this is our Spurs EPrem team. This is where I'm going to end this video. It was just pretty much a squad builder for my EPrem team and what we will be running going into the first qualifier on Tuesday at 6 PM. So if you're not doing anything on 6 PM, come over to Twitch because I probably will be streaming it. If I'm not, then obviously you will see on the vlog how I do. But we will be streaming from 6 PM on Twitch from Tuesday. However, there will be no camera or audio because I like to play with no camera or audio, especially when I'm like probably in competitive mode and things like that. So this is where we're going to end this episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed it and an insight to what a semi-professional player thinks about when he's building a squad, what the restrictions are, because a lot of people, obviously casual players, don't actually know a lot about this. So yeah, obviously content, that's why there's not been so much content at the start of FIFA 23, because I've literally just been practicing, getting better at the game, because I knew for a fact I was going to be doing this EPrem qualifier. So hopefully, with that being said, there'll be a lot more content coming your way now that this is going to be happening. Like I said, FSG might be happening, or FGS, sorry, not FSG, because that's Liverpool's owner. The FUT Global Stage, which is it's FUT Champs Cup 1 coming up. I don't know if I'm going to be playing in that because I'm not qualified so far, and I'm not registered, so believe us with that. But yeah, I'm waffling now. So thank you guys for watching. Drop a like on the video for the support. And yeah, can we reach the 100 subscribers again? Because we hit it, but then we managed to just drop a few. But so let's see if we can reach that again. our new goal, obviously we hit the 100 subscribers, our new goal is 250 subscribers, so if you can smash that subscribe button, it'll be much appreciated on the channel. And it's a good help to see what content you want, what content goes down well, and hopefully this does well as well. So hopefully this comes out on Monday, and then I'll be qualifying on Tuesday. Like I said, link down in the description box below to the Twitch. Probably be streaming it, and yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed. This has been a Gringe Light, and yeah, wish me luck because I'm gonna need it. Thank you and peace.